I'm Anil Kumar and we will see how to calculate volume of a cylinder. The question here is, which cylinder has the greater volume and by how much? Round your answer to the nearest whole number. Now formula for volume is pi r square h, volume of a cylinder. Pi r square actually is the area of the circle, right? So this area is pi r square. Now this area times the height, which is shown here, gives you the volume, correct? So that is how we can find volume of a given cylinder. So we have two cylinders in this particular case. Let me name them as A and B, and let's find volume of cylinder A. We'll apply the formula pi r square h. Now since we need to round to nearest whole number, we can take value of pi as 3.14. Calculators also have pi, which can also be used, right? So volume for cylinder A will be pi. We'll apply this r square. Radius is 3, right? So in this case, we know radius is 3 and height is 8. So height is 8. Both the units are in centimeters, right? So pi r square, radius square, which is 3 square, times height, which is 8, right? So what we get here is 3.14 times 9 times 8, right? So we can use the calculator, which says 3.14 times 9 times 8 equals to, in decimals, 226.08. Round to nearest whole number, so that is 226. Units will be centimeter cube. Okay, let's do the next one. So for B, so volume of B, in this case we are given radius equals to 5 centimeters, height equals to 4 centimeters, correct? So volume of B will be pi times radius of 5 square, times height of 4, correct? 4. Now let's use pi in the calculator itself to find relatively accurate answer. So pi is given my calculator right there, so we'll use shift and then pi. So pi r square means 5 square. You could write in brackets 5 and then square it, right? And then we multiply it by 4, so let's put it in brackets, 4 equal to, so you get 100 pi. Let's write that in decimals. It gives you a value 3.14.15. Round to whole number, 3.14, since 1 is much lesser than 5. Units centimeter cube. So we have found volume for both the cylinders. Now read the question once again. It says, which cylinder has greater volume and by how much? So and by how much, that is very important. That means difference, right? So you can clearly see that this has more. So we do VB minus volume of A to find by how much, right? So we have 314, take away 226 to find the answer. So we'll do 314 times 226 equals to, minus 314 take away 226, and that gives us 88. Units are centimeter cube. So always write down the units, right? So we get our answer, which is 88 centimeter cube. I hope the method is absolutely clear, and this is the answer which is expected. Now the question for you is, can you explain why the units of volume is centimeter cube? Right? Can you explain why the units of this volume is centimeter cube? And what should you do so that in your calculation you get the same units? What I'm trying to say is, in these units, when you write pi 3 square 8, you could write this as 3.14 times 3 centimeter. Do you understand? Centimeter square times 8 centimeter. So when you multiply centimeter square and centimeter, you get centimeter cube. Do you see that? So that is the reason why we have centimeter cube in our answer here, correct? Because radius and height were given in centimeters. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.